I make $80K working from home as an email marketing specialist, and I feel like anyone can do like 90% of my job.
And yes, you're probably watching this is like, can you do this? I can tell you every single one of you guys can actually do this position. By the way, this is a reaction of the email marketing specialist, a day in the life, right? So let's continue.
9 to 5 starts with checking my email, Slack, and Asana. On Thursdays, I run a meeting basically acting as a project manager where I beg people for things that they owe me for upcoming campaigns. The bulk of my mornings are focused on important things like building out emails, list segmentation, so deciding who emails go out to, and reporting. With reporting, I'll put together the metrics on like email open rates, click rates, potentially pipeline, like if the campaign made any money. I actually don't write the emails. We have a content team that does all the copywriting for all the emails. They'll send over a doc that looks like this, so I basically just copy and paste the email they write into our email software called Pardot. Pardot isn't super drag and drop, so I do have to use HTML to build the emails.
This is where if you know HTML, CSS, you can shine. All you really need to know is the skills that come with the job. So pretty much knowing how to use the tools. Again, if you know how to use a computer and you know the basics of web development, pretty much any one of you guys can do this, right?
This is what a promotional email might look like. Obviously, no work from home day is complete without either sleeping through lunch or working through the entire hour. In the afternoons, I'll focus on less urgent tasks like lead flow management, managing content, forms, data cleanliness, blah, blah, blah.
Right, so let's go over this, right? A and B testing, template designs, lead flow management, documentation, project management, form and form handling, right? So this is like, building a landing page, making sure that the forms are sending the right emails to the right location, just in a sense, debugging a form, all right? Content management and tracking, all right? Lead scoring, campaign management, identifying the trends, right? And also to data cleanliness, right? So making sure that if people are not actually opening up the emails, at some point we remove them from the email list. This is a very straightforward job.
I also support on campaign strategy and planning. I'm not a manager after all. They get paid a lot more to actually have to think. On average, we have about 2 to 4 emails going out per week. Depending on the company and the season, it can very much be a lazy girl job.
And yeah, the thing that I love about the email marketing specialist role is that in a sense, your job is to support, right? The marketing team consists of the copywriters, the marketing manager, marketing strategist, and then you have the email marketing specialist, which is pretty much an email developer. Your job is to build the emails, use the tools to set up the automation systems, and then from there, just making sure that everything flows exactly how the strategy is supposed to be. So again, someone's creating the strategy. You're coming in and using your technical skills and actually making it happen. There's a designer, there's a copywriter. Your job is just to literally create the vision. Now, guys, if this is something that you want to learn, you want to get a remote job that's paying up to 80K or even more in some companies, guess what? Check out the link in the description and go ahead and check out CodingPhase.com. That's where you're going to learn this skill.